Hey guys, this is Brendan, and this is a video dream log, a special one at that. Given the dream that I just woke up from, in terms of me being lucid within the dream, which was really cool, and being able to like viscerally be able to experience moving through like the space that I was in within the dream, with conscious awareness and everything. So I'll just sort of walk you through a little bit what happened, because like in some way like it was pretty new to me. And I'm still like just like I'm still training. We're all still just training. But basically, leading up to this moment, there's been intention towards me being able to be lucid, to be able to just like be able to connect with my dreams a little bit more. What actually like mostly led to this moment is because like my sleep schedule was very different. I took an afternoon nap. Like it's like 3 in the afternoon right now, and I went to sleep at like 1:30 in the afternoon because I was like up for quite a bit on a weird schedule working on paradigm shift stuff previously. So I just like I was running on like sort of like 3 hours of sleep, and so I went to sleep in the afternoon very tired, you know. And like as I was like going to sleep, I could like feel myself. I'm like, yeah, there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna have some like trippy dreams or something, you know. And then again, that sort of like led towards like the lucid, me being lucid within the dreams that I did have. And again, just overall, if people are looking for similar experiences, a big common thing has to do, intention is part of it, but it also has to do with just like being able to observe like one's relationship with something such as cannabis, and being able to decide for yourself if that's something that you want to be able to remove, but knowing that when you remove it, for myself and for a lot of other people, it definitely affects your dream recall. It really just like it removes the fog, if you want to call it that or whatever, or anything, and that's nothing in a negative sense. It's just kind of like a side effect of it. But again, so so my fog was removed, and I had like took it as a nap. And what happened within my dream, to get right to the point because it was super cool, was basically like uh, I was just kind of like walking around outside and stuff like that. But there's like one part in it where I remember where like I I was like I was hugged by someone, by like it was like I was like outside like walking or something like that, and I was like hugged by like a little old woman sort of thing. It was almost like this like foreign woman or something, and I could feel it. The feeling of the hug was so visceral. Like the feeling of the hug was like almost what brought me into lucidity. And then what actually happened was like as I was like being hugged by this person, other people like started joining in the hug, and like more people came around and they started hugging. So like I couldn't move, and then like suddenly like as they were hugging, like they started swaying, and this is like almost like a group meditation sort of thing that was happening. But then like it felt that in addition to just like me, the woman, and a couple people, that there was more people and there's more people, and there was like this buildup of people all around, and it felt like the entire world was like hugging myself and us like in this like moment, and we were just kind of like, and we were going like this, and we were like kind of rotating, and we were just like picking up a spiral and stuff, and this spiral like actually sort of like brought me into lucidity. So I mean like that is like I remember the feeling of the hug. It was so visceral. And then kind of like somewhere within there that sort of like segued, and then it's sort of like next thing I knew I was kind of like in a place where I was almost uh, like underneath like a not my bed, but like a desk or something, and I was like kind of like moving myself out from under it and stuff, and I could feel the physical texture of the desk, but at the same time I knew that like I had the ability to like put my self through the physical object and stuff. And so like that was like kind of leading me into lucidity, and I was like relatively lucid at that point, and I was just like beginning to experience like having that like lesser gravity sensation, and then like there's like the ceiling to the room, and I'm just like, all right, you know, because there's always that sensation of like if this is like really a dream, which it was, you know, then I should be able to like put my head like through the ceiling. And then I like kind of did that, but like even still, it didn't like fully happen. Like you know, it was almost as if like my brain like hit the ceiling, and then it like didn't fully believe that it could go through the roof, so it didn't fully go through the roof, and then it sort of segued just into like other parts of the dream, and then I think I became like non-lucid and stuff, but I was lucid for that moment, and then stuff happened that I can't exactly remember, but then I became lucid again, and the next time I became lucid, this is like where it really got interesting. I was like kind of looking almost like there's like a mountain with like houses, and there's just like you know, kind of just like looking out my window or whatever, even though there's no mountains, but it was just kind of like a rural area, and I became lucid in that moment. I'm just like, all right, if I'm lucid, then I should be able to like fly. And this is the part that was like really cool. So what I did as like a tip for myself to be able to fly is that like I put my attention on like a specific point, like way off in the distance, like super far away, and then like I kept my focus there, and then I like just kind of like and like moved myself towards it, kind of like a magnet, and I allowed myself to be pulled to that space. I like felt the pull, and then yeah, and then I was like literally just like floating and moving, and again I was lucid. I was very conscious at this point. I'm like, all right, this is happening, you know, like this is, you know, again, I've been lucid times within my past, but it's, you know, it's no more than like I don't know, in my whole lifetime, like no more than like maybe 20 times that I can actually remember that I've been lucid, and it's been a while since I've had like one this viscerally, because my intention hasn't specifically been there. But yeah, so my experience was I was like flying, literally flying like over the houses and over like the areas of where I was, and I was like moving towards the distance of that single point. And what I got out of this was this idea of like this metaphor where like even in terms of manifesting within this reality, I think something that actually works is that like if we do that, if we set our intention on like a point that's like you know, close or far away, and then we allow ourselves to like feel that pull of that moment, of that reality, and we sort of use that sort of thought process of like really just like, instead of like trying to like push from behind, instead of being like you know, like, oh, I'm like jumping and flying, it's just like the future is already in front of us. Allow yourself to be pulled to it, and it's the letting go that allows yourself to be naturally pulled to it. It's like a stream or a current, and you step into it, and then you just like float and move towards it. So I think, you know, when it comes to manifesting in this reality, if you can see, if you can feel what it is that you want, you know, that new thing, that new experience, this that, you put your focus on it, you let go, and then you allow yourself to move towards it. And the thing that prevents us so many times from being able to do that is the fact that we just have trouble letting go of like our attachment to where we are, even though we might think it's like no way, I'm totally let go. It's like maybe not, because apparently there's something holding you to where you are and stuff. So then yeah, like, so there's like this good moment where again, you know, like I'm just like, yep, I'm in a dream, like I'm totally just like doing this, I'm totally just like flying, and I'm like taking in the experience, and it was very visceral, very real. And that was my dog making that noise. I don't know if you heard that. It was like it was a dream howl. Um, anyways, the fact that it's like almost the full moon could have something to do with it. Yeah, I always think that like full moons are portals for energy. So I mean, it's always interesting to see how dreams are affected within times of full moon. So anyways, that's my experience. This is a 10-minute video, but just documenting it for my own sake to say that lucidity achieved. And you know, like, let's see where else I can go with it, because it's not, it's more than just about flying. And again, it's about learning the relationship between yourself and the dream world, to be able to learn about yourself, the relationship between yourself and this version of the dream world, the physical version of the dream world. And again, realizing that the physical is like the illusion. It's super consistent, but it's still an illusion. And the way how we move and interact within the dream space of the dream space, the sleeping space of the dream space, teaches us how to interact within the physical version of the dream space. So, and again, waking up to our multidimensional reality. So, yeah, you know, just encouraging guys, like, writing down your dreams, doing a dream journal. Use ParadigmShiftCentral.com as a tool to use the Quest journals to make your own dream logs and dream journals. So you can check that out. Check out other people's stuff. You guys know all that. And yeah, that's all I'll just say for now. I'll keep this video timeless. And actually, I will just say, but there is like the full moon meditation coming up January 24th. If this is in the future, you can check it out in the link below anyways. And you guys definitely want to be able to join in for that, because that will be like waking awareness of lucid dreaming reality through the meditation and the imagination. So 11:11 just passed through on the clock on this video. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I love you so much. Keep doing your thing. Keep waking up within the dream. And let's become better dreamers within the dream. That is my intention. And let's... you know, I invite you to be able to make it yours as well. So, exciting stuff, yay! So, really it is, like, going lucid is way more, you can't buy that stuff, you gotta earn it, you know? So, earn it. The universe it has all of these gifts and these experiences ready for you. It has all these lessons and these amazing multidimensional experiences ready for you when you're ready for it. So, you know, sort of do whatever that means to you. So just think about it. And willpower, discipline, consistency, and intention are super important keys in all this. And I believe in you, and you can do it. And keep it simple, one step at a time. Believe in yourself. Go easy on yourself. No point blaming anything. And just continue to be open to learning as a cosmic citizen of the universe. That's what you're here to do. So, one love. I'll see you guys in the future. And until next time, keep it shifty. Peace.